front of me, right? I can't get close to him, right? But the advantage of tripod passing is I'm all the way closing the distance and I'm pinning him. Okay, so also very important is that we pin our partner. Like I can't pass his guard if he stands up, right? Same here, trying to pass his guard, he stands up. I can't pass his guard anymore, right? I can't pin him, or right? This is I can't pin him, or I'm here, right? I can't pin him, right? He gets up either way, stands up, it's no good. So we always want to pin people and we want to control the distance. So that's really important. And that's two things that tripod passing does very well. So meaning we pin the shoulders to the mat and we also close the distance completely. And you can find yourself in this position from like different passing positions. Maybe I'm like passing from the outside, or I'm trying to go Toriano, then I find my opportunity to come in and I'm right away to the tripod. And all that means is you know, like making like a triangle with your body. Like your hips are up in the air and your head is all the way on the mat for base. And it's very hard for him to move us from here. If he wants to like lift me up or something like that, right? It's easier to get past his knees, and then now I'm chest to chest even more and can really control him. So it's like a very hard position for him to, you know, get anything going in his guard. So we can do tripod passing from one leg being between our legs, or we can do it from both legs being between our legs. We wouldn't want to do it so much if both legs are on the outside, because that would just mean that we're in closed guard, which, you know, there is some tripod passing available. Like this is like Tozy passing Sao Paulo, and that's not a bad thing. It's just harder for us to move because in closed guard, they control our hips so well. And we don't want them controlling our hips. Like we always want to control people's hips and their shoulders, like really important. That's the central points of movement for a body, right? If you can move his hips, right? If he rotates his body, if he can move his shoulders, same thing, his body can move. If I can pin both of them, then he can't move. And same thing, when I'm passing, I don't want him to control my hips and shoulders. I want to be able to be mobile with my hips and shoulders. So we're just going to just briefly do like a little game. Like I don't want you to go too hard where you're like sweating after, stuff like that. But we're just going to work on pinning first. We're going to immobilize. We're going to pin our partner first. So you can go with both legs between your legs or just one between your legs. But what we're going to do is either one. We're just going to be here in our tripod, and we're just going to only focus on keeping his shoulders pinned to the mat. So we're not trying to pass anything like that. We're just focusing on control only, pinning first, because that's always priority when passing is pin, and then the secondary is actually clearing the legs. It's not the opposite way around, because again, if I prioritize passing the legs, but I don't really care about the pin, right? Up here, you can just get up or you can regard whatever he wants to do, right? But if I focus on primarily pinning and then getting past the legs, then I can be in complete control of him the whole time. So the person on the bottom, your only goal is to create separation. So from their chest to yours. So see here, chest to chest. If he can push me away and make space, then he wins the game. But we'll just restart. I'll come back in on him. Again, either in front of both his legs in between my legs or just one. If I come back to the tripod position, again, I'm trying to pin him, still there, right? I'm trying to keep his shoulders pinned to the mat. Again, if he makes space, pushes me away, I lose. But again, we're just gonna restart. We won't switch who's on the bottom, who's on top. I'll just tell you when to switch who's on the bottom and who's on top, okay? So again, to make it really clear, we're gonna be in between, both his legs will be between us or just one, either one doesn't matter. We're gonna have their shoulders pinned to the mat, and we're gonna take a head post. So it's like a seatbelt grip. Like I've got an underhook and a head post. It's just like a seatbelt grip, like for the back or from side control. It has the same purpose. And we're gonna focus on pinning their shoulders to the mat and keeping him pinned while maintaining top position and maintaining our chest to chest pin, making sure we stay close. Because again, we took all this distance away from him. I don't want to lose it, right? I don't want to lose Brown. He pushes me away, and now I'm over here. I've regressed to my guard pass, and you know I don't want to do that. Like if you make all this progress getting close, you want to stay close. So one more time, we start here. He's trying to push me away, make space. I'm just trying to keep him pinned to the mat. That's it. I'm not trying to focus on anything else other than keeping his shoulders pinned. I'm not trying to pass, I'm just trying to stay in that position, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Remember, I'll tell you when to switch who's on top and who's on the bottom. And again, don't like work too hard. Normally I'd say like, you know, work as hard as you want, but like, I don't want you to be too sweaty and tired. It's like a long day ahead. So just trying to feel out the position and go as hard as you need to, okay? 1, 2, 3.